What's going on, Kings? It's Keefe. In this video, I want to talk to you about why it's supposed to be hard for you to achieve things and why that's actually a good thing. And I want to help you get a new perspective on challenges in your life so that rather than shying away from them, you'll embrace them and appreciate them. Now, before we get into that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss new videos. Now, let's get into it. So, why is it supposed to be hard? That might be the question you're asking. Now, I think a lot of times we tend to think that if something's like not really going the way we expect it to go right off the bat, or we're not getting immediate success, we think that, oh, it's just not meant for me and there'll be something better around the corner. And later this week or next week, I'm going to make a video actually talking about how I had to learn that that was not the case. And I had to learn that lesson. It really held me back. And I'll get more in detail about that at that time. But this idea comes from the fact that we think we know what we need. This idea that we pick a career, or we pick we're going to work out, we're going to get our body right, or whatever it is, or we're going to do this certain thing, and we expect a certain result, and we expect to be great at it immediately. And when that doesn't happen, we think something's the matter, rather than realizing that we don't even know what's in our best interest. So, in life, we think that what we want is what we actually want. We think that it's the career making 100K that we want, or it's the body, the certain body that we want, whatever it is. We think that thing is what we want and it's going to make us happy. And in life, you have to pick things to go after. But I want you to think about it like this and understand that, if you have $100,000 or $1 million or $10 million, or you achieve $1,000 a month, whatever that barometer is, if you achieve one thing, even if, let's say one person's goal is $1 million and yours is $10,000 a month, something like that, they're ultimately the same thing in a sense. And what I mean by that is materialistically they're obviously different, but the objective and the sense of moving towards something is ultimately very relative to, you have a vision for something you're trying to accomplish, and when you accomplish it, it's that same process. It doesn't matter if you're going for $1 million, going for a new bench press record, going for just moving out of your parents' house or getting a new car, whatever it is. It's always the same process of, this is the thing I want and I want to get to it. Now, the reason we do this is because we think these things are going to make our lives better, but ultimately what it's really about is making you better. Because every time you go on a journey to achieve something, you come out stronger on the other end, and it prepares you for the next challenge. If you had, let's say you needed to get a new car, and so you were going to have to go get a job that could pay for it, and you're going to have to do well at the job and then be able to afford the car. Those are certain things that in doing them, you would have to develop certain skills. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You'd have to take action. You'd have to build your confidence. If somebody just handed you a car, you would not develop those things, and therefore you would not expand as a person, and therefore when the next challenge came around for you, you wouldn't be ready for it, okay? I want you to think about it like the bench press, okay? So if I went to the gym right now and I just started repping 135 pounds, and that was my workout on the bench, over time, my bench press would actually start to go down, because 135 pounds just doesn't get me any results anymore, because I've gotten past that. I need to go in and do 275 pounds for reps or something like that. Now, for me, the 275 is a challenge that allows me to continue to push and get stronger and bigger and more muscular. For somebody who's new to the gym, 135 pounds might be a real workout, and they're going to get serious results out of it. Now, the number looks different, 275, 135. They look different, but ultimately they're the same thing. And what I mean by that is, relative to the specific person, that amount of weight is the amount of weight they can press for a certain amount of reps. So it's for somebody new to the gym, maybe 135 pounds for 5 reps is the most they can do. And for me, maybe it's 275 for 5 reps. So at the end of the day, what it is we're working our muscles to the degree that we can grow them. And it's relative to each person where they're at on that threshold. But ultimately, what we're both doing is picking the weight that challenges us in a way that we can do it, but it still brings something out of us and forces us to grow. You see what I'm saying? And so this is how life works. In certain areas of your life, maybe it's literally the gym, you have a 135-pound bench, or maybe it's in your career, you metaphorically have a 135-pound bench. You have no skills, you haven't really put yourself out there, you lack confidence, your finances are low. Maybe that's you at a 135-pound bench. Or maybe in your career, you're at a 275 pound bench. You're doing really well. You've gotten into the flow. You've mastered your career. You feel confident in your direction, whatever it is. But ultimately, everything you do and every challenge you face is helping you get stronger so that you can have a better max out next time, basically, in every area of your life. Every rejection you get from a girl gives you qualities if you're willing to accept them. As long as you don't shy away from things, they will always give you an opportunity to get better, to get stronger, and to give you qualities that are necessary so that you can handle bigger challenges in the future. I'll give you another example. So Donald Trump one time was $9 billion in debt. This was like a long time ago. And I remember hearing this story, and he got out of the debt. Obviously, he managed to pull himself out of it and stuff. But I just thought about that. And me personally, like, I would like jump out of a building if I was $9 billion in debt. I would have absolutely no idea how to handle that amount of weight in my life. Metaphorical weight, you get what I'm saying? He obviously was able to handle it because he'd had experiences before then that had allowed him to accept that challenge, and he'd gotten the qualities necessary to face that challenge. Now, Donald Trump goes into the gym. I doubt he can bench as much as me. So you see, like, in different areas of our life, we're capable of different things, and those things that we're capable of have to do with the things we faced in the past that gave us certain skills and abilities that we now need for the new challenges. So when you find that something's hard and it's basically asking you to bring something out of yourself and be more than you already are, you need to embrace that. Because if you don't embrace it, you're going to be like me if I went and tried to bench 135 pounds, and eventually my strength's going to go down, and in essence, what I can handle is going to go down. So if you keep shying away from challenges in life, you're going to be able to handle less and less rather than handling more and more and getting stronger. So embrace the grind and realize that, again, you think you want the thing, but in reality, what you're getting and what you need is that growth. And that growth will allow you not only to have the thing, but to maintain that thing and then to continue doing more and more and more and achieve greater things in your life. I hope this made sense, guys. If you got something out of this video, give me a like, hit the subscribe button and bell icon, and check out this video right here. It'll go along really well with it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.